Are you interested in the natural medicine realm and want to know more, but you aren't sure which resources to use and which to trust? There's so many conflicting resources out there, and so that's why I wanted to provide you with some of my top 3 resources that I use on a regular basis. The first person that I actually started following many years ago is Dr. Aviva Romm. She has quite a following on the internet, has her own website, her own clinic. She's an amazing woman. She was actually a midwife and an herbalist for 30 plus years before going back to medical school at Yale and graduating with her medical degree there. She raised 4 of her own kids and has a particular passion for women and children's health. Her main characteristics that draw me in about her are the fact that she's so grounded in science. Obviously, since she went through medical school, she has a very solid understanding of how to sift through scientific studies and explain them in layman's terms. Dr. Aviva has tons of resources out there for anyone to access. She's got books and podcasts, articles, online courses. Her top books right now include, I believe it's the Adrenal Thyroid Revolution, the Hormone Intelligence book, as well as Naturally Healthy Babies and Children, plus more that I didn't even include. She has a podcast that she runs, which is specifically designed for women, and she does talk a lot about popular health topics on there, but she also interviews lots of other famous health practitioners. And then if you want more in-depth information on the types of stuff that she talks about, you can take one of her online courses. She has one for parents who want more resources on natural remedies for kids and several others, but she goes all the way up to a full-blown course for medical professionals on functional medicine for women. The Wellness Mama is also someone that I've been following for years. She's amazing. She's a mom of 6 who has a background in journalism and got into the health realm because she was dealing with her own health issues that she was trying to find answers to. She has over 1,500 blog posts. So many topics on there. Almost anything that I can ever think of, she has written an article on. So she's very helpful. And at this point in her career, she has a whole team of people working for her. And you can also have the assurance that all of her articles and stuff that she puts out is reviewed by a medical board. So she has doctors that work for her as well. I've used her natural remedy recommendations on multiple occasions for multiple different types of conditions. She also has a recipe book that I decided to get myself for Christmas one year, and she has really amazing grain-free, dairy-free recipes that are all adaptable and for the most part have been really great and tested by myself in my own home. And the third resource that I use when I have any questions about the psychiatric side of things and mental health, that would go to Dr. Kelly Brogan. She is a fascinating lady. I actually heard of her for the first time on Dr. Aviva Romm's podcast a couple of years ago. Dr. Brogan calls herself a holistic psychiatrist. So she's this super smart person who went to NYU School of Medicine. She transitioned from standard psychiatric practice, which is of course prescribing psychiatric drugs every day, to now she doesn't prescribe at all, and she hasn't for many years, and instead focuses on helping people get off of the meds. She's known for having taken a deep dive into all of the science on antidepressants specifically. Dr. Brogan has many resources like Aviva Romm, where she's got books, podcasts, and many other things. Her most popular books are A Mind of Your Own, which is the truth about depression and how women can heal their bodies to reclaim their lives. I've personally read this book and I 100% recommend. And then she has another one that's come out recently called Own Yourself, The Surprising Path Beyond Depression, Anxiety, and Fatigue. That is currently on my audiobook list. And then she's got her podcast, which is mostly geared towards empowering women to own their own mental health. I will have links to the websites of all three of these amazing people in my description below. But feel free to also share in the comments who your favorite resources are and why you like them and how they've been helpful to you.